"How are we supposed to find anything here?" Lucien asked as he lowered his feet from the dashboard to survey the quiet town they'd entered. Saxon studied the adjoining storefronts they passed. Most of the stores were brick fronts with red or gray weathered signs announcing a feed and grain store, lawyer, yoga studio, pharmacy, market, veterinarian, and a doctor. The businesses were all shut down for the night, though a few lights remained on in what he assumed were apartments over the stores. No streetlights illuminated the winding, dark country road, but as they drove further, a bar with all its lights on lit the sidewalk and part of the street. The bar stood separate from the rest of the buildings, which was a good thing judging by the noise of the music and the shouts of the crowd. The sides of the bar were clear of any trees, but woods surrounded the back of the building, and despite the wintry January night, a group of smokers stood on the deck there. The snow piled high on the sides of the sidewalks didn't deter a group of young kids scrambling over them in their eagerness to get to the bar. In the driver's seat, Logan slowed the SUV as they crested a hill and left the town behind. Moonlight shone off the icy sheen coating the snow as more countryside came into view. "Small town," Declan murmured. "Pull over," Lucien said. He sounded like he'd rather deal with 1,000 savages than one small town. Logan guided the SUV to the side of the road and put it in park. From the seats behind Saxon, Asher leaned over to study the countryside. "Is this where Kadence sent us?" he asked. "This is it," Declan said. "We passed the town sign before driving down what I'm assuming is the main section of town." "Is that all there is to the town?" Asher asked. "How are we supposed to know?" Lucien asked. "We've never been here before either." "Someone's testy tonight," Asher muttered, and Lucien turned in the passenger seat to scowl at him. "We have no idea what we're doing here," Lucien said, "other than looking for some log cabin, and I'd guarantee there are about 100 of them in these boonies." "Still not a reason to be a dick," Asher replied, and Saxon stifled a laugh when Lucien looked like his head might explode. For a second, he thought Lucien might jump over them all to strangle the hunter. "Enough," Declan said from beside him. Lucien continued to glare at Asher, who pretended not to notice as he stared out the windows. "Kill the lights," Saxon said, and Logan turned off the headlights. The tick of the cooling engine was the only sound in the night as Saxon stared at the field next to him. Strings of wire ran across the tilted wooden posts stretching over the earth.